Hey everybody, welcome to the East Grand Forks Civic Center on the Rivards Turf and Forage Grand Trailer Sales Sports Network on KNOX. My name is John Roberts. Welcome as the East Grand Forks Green Wave hosts the Roseau Rams on Parents' Night tonight here at the East Grand Forks Civic Center. Joined with Joey Springer, my cameraman today. Should be a good one. A couple of very evenly matched teams, even though Roseau comes out of Double-A, Class Double-A. They come into town with a 6-8-2 record. East Grand Forks with a 6-8-1 record. Now, it's so deceiving when you look at East Grand Forks and their schedule. I mean, these guys, they play the hardest teams they can all year long. If it's not going to be a conference game in Section 8 or the Mariucci, as they call it, which is a goofy deal, then they're going to play the teams from the cities. They're going to play teams from St. Cloud and down there. These guys want to play the toughest teams they can. And you know what? It's like beating a dead horse. I've said this a million times. When they went into the section tournament last year, East Grand Forks, they were barely a 500 team. They ended up knocking off the number one team in state world, going down to the state tournament, and they took it all. So records don't mean that much. I mean, yeah, it's a little bit when it comes to seeding at the Section 8 tournament. But otherwise, it's not that big of a deal. Here at our pregame, brought to you by Signature Graphics and Apparel and True North Equipment. Tell you what we're going to do. We're going to go through your tools of the game. We've got the keys to the game, and we've got the drive for the title all coming up. Now, I know that Roseau did not answer any calls or hand in any paperwork, so the tools, the keys, and the drive for the title might be a little one-sided, if you will, but that's what you got to do. Parents' Night, you can hear them introducing the parents out there so far, all the seniors on the East Grand Forks team. But we're going to take a little break. Again, your pregame brought to you by Signature Graphics and Apparel and True North Equipment continues right after this.
Whether it's a golf course, your lawn, a pasture on your farm, cover crop, or even a food plot to help you get that big buck, Rivards Turf and Forage of Grand Forks has developed, mixed, and packaged the premium specialized seed you need for almost every application. Go to rivards.com.
Rivals on the ice, united in the stands, and everyone's geared up from Jarrell Sports Center and Hockey World. Hockey gear, fan apparel, Nodak Pride, we've got it all and more. Locally owned, 1004 South Washington Street. Shop local, shop Jarrell's.
Grand Trailer Sales in East Grand Forks is your go-to spot for enclosed utility, flatbed, and dump trailers in the Red River Valley. They have the biggest selection on hand of trailers with great pricing. If you're looking for parts, service, or simply to buy, GrandTrailersales.com.
Signature Graphics in East Grand Forks is your one-stop shop for all your branding and design needs. From embroidery, vinyl wrapping, laser print, and more fully customized from start to finish, all in-house. Signature Graphics, we craft your vision, you watch it come to life.
When you're in pain, you need more than just a doctor. You need a problem solver. Count on All True Orthopedics and Sports Medicine and get back to what moves you.
It's hard to explain what this feels like. We could try to put it into words, but nothing compares to experiencing it for yourself. You just have to get in the seat.
Visit True North Equipment at any of our 10 locations or at www.truenorthequipment.com.
Spray Advantage of Grand Forks carries everything you need for the chemical and fertilizer application on your farm. Pumps, tips, and tanks from 3 gallons all the way up to 10,000 gallons on hand. They can help with parts and accessories for the fertilizer and tillage equipment on your farm too. SprayAdvantage.com.
Apex Apparel is your quick turnaround apparel and promotional item shop in Grand Forks. If you're looking for direct-to-garment printing, embroidery work, or a huge selection of promotional items, come to Apex Apparel, your locally owned, family-run, quick turnaround apparel shop in Grand Forks.
The Ski and Bike Shop in Grand Forks. Gear up for ski season or hit the trails on a fat tire bike. At the Ski and Bike Shop, we offer top brands, ski and snowboard service, and everything you need for cold weather fun. The Ski and Bike Shop in Grand Forks, where your next adventure begins.
Spray Advantage of Grand Forks carries everything you need for the chemical and fertilizer application on your farm. Pumps, tips, and tanks from 3 gallons all the way up to 10,000 gallons on hand. They can help with parts and accessories for the fertilizer and tillage equipment on your farm too. SprayAdvantage.com.
Apex Apparel is your quick turnaround apparel and promotional item shop in Grand Forks. If you're looking for direct-to-garment printing, embroidery work, or a huge selection of promotional items, come to Apex Apparel, your locally owned, family-run, quick turnaround apparel shop in Grand Forks.
The Ski and Bike Shop in Grand Forks. Gear up for ski season or hit the trails on a fat tire bike. At the Ski and Bike Shop, we offer top brands, ski and snowboard service, and everything you need for cold weather fun. The Ski and Bike Shop in Grand Forks, where your next adventure begins. fans.
Spray advantage of...
All right, welcome back, everybody, to the East Grand Forks Civic Center on the Rivards Turf and Forage Grand Trailer Sales Sports Network here on KNOX. As our pregame brought to you by Signature Graphics and Apparel and True North Equipment rolls along here. Parents' night, I made a mistake. I thought it was just going to be the senior parents, but apparently it's like every single hockey player in East Grand Forks, I think, is every one of them. They're going to be wrapped around this entire rink. But anyway, always something, right? Scheduled again for a 6 o'clock start. We'll see what happens. Right now, as our pregame continues, let's see here. It is time now for our tools of the game, which I'm not seeing anything. Let's try this one here. All right, no tools of the game, but what's going to happen here in the tools of the game is East Grand Forks, I can tell you right now, they need to stay out of the penalty box. They need to put shots on net. They did a great job of that the last two games we called here between East Grand Forks and Red River and East Grand Forks and Detroit Lakes. Now, of course, East Grand Forks beat both of those teams, but those are a couple of things they need to do. Our keys of the game, brought to you by Jarrell Sports Center. That's all coming up here in just a minute on our pregame, brought to you by Signature Graphics and Apparel and True North Equipment.
Rust, salt, and time are the biggest enemies for a fuel tank. Never fear, because Grand Forks Welding is here to take care of your enemies for you. We not only fix or patch your tanks, but we can custom fabricate any kind of replacement fuel tanks or service unit. Go to grandforkswelding.com.
Your family deserves clean, filtered water. High Plains Water offers Millennium Drink Water System, which delivers great-tasting water and also eliminates harmful impurities. Professionally installed and maintained by High Plains Water of Grand Forks. See them at highplainswater.com.
Big Jim's Tire is the area's #1 farm and ag tire supplier, and with harvest here, you want the best. Best tires, best service, and Big Jim's will get it done fast to get you moving again. Big Jim's Tire, Grand Forks.
Today, the PS stands for proper service for your home, farm, or business, which is what you'll get from the team at PS Garage Doors in Grand Forks. Whether you need a door fixed or just thinking about replacing what you already have, get your proper service at psgaragedoors.com.
Nothing feels or performs better than a properly fitted golf club. Whether it's irons, driver, or putter, call us today for your free club fitting. For over 30 years, the Golf Center in Grand Forks has been your club fitting leader.
Valley Truck in East Grand Forks is proud to support our local high school athletes. With over 400 years of combined experience, they keep our community moving on and off the field. Trusted repairs, quality parts, and support for the next generation.
Pro Ag in Grand Forks and Grafton carries the equipment and parts on hand to make your farming operation run smooth. They carry all major brands like Honeybee, Alloway, Amity, Artex, Hardy, Capello, Monosem, Pickett, Will Rich, and Black Ace. So whether you're trading in, buying, or just need parts, go to ProAgEquip.com to see everything Pro Ag has to offer.
We very much take a lot of pride in our work. Customer service has always been our #1.
We have the best materials. You're going to have the best people in the area to do the job.
If you can dream it up, we can make it happen.
Or head to gworkslf.com to get started.
From tears in your car, truck, boat, or farm equipment seats to making boat covers or complete restorations of the interior of your hot rod, Finest Auto Trim in Grand Forks can make the inside of your rides look brand new. Big or small, Finest Auto Trim can cover it all. To get a quote, go to finestautotrim.com.
And we are back. Welcome back once again at the East Grand Forks Civic Center on the Rivards Turf and Storage Grand Trailer Sales Sports Network here on KNOX. My name is John Roberts, along with Joey Springer, as the East Grand Forks Green Wave hosting the Roseau Rams. Our pregame, brought to you by Signature Graphics and Apparel and True North Equipment, rolls along as we go through our keys of the game. Roseau has to be good on the power play. Kind of like I said a little bit earlier about East Grand Forks with some of the tools, they need to stay out of the penalty box. And so Roseau is good on the power play, so Eastside needs to stay out of that penalty box, and they need to get Tucker Lovejoy involved in this game fast. Of course, when we look at scoring, Tucker Lovejoy is the leading scorer. Here, let's see here. So Lovejoy comes into the game with 23 total points. He's got 13 goals, 10 assists for a total, again, of 23 points. So Tucker Lovejoy, he needs to get in this game right away. Now, when it comes to the Roseau Rams, don't sleep on the East Grand Forks defensemen. In my opinion, East Grand Forks defense has been better than it has in years, last year and this year. I think they've got a couple of great defensemen, Max Bees, Cole Schmiedeberg, Ryan Clausen, Bodie Schmaltz. They just go on and on. So the Rams, they cannot sleep on the East Grand Forks defensemen, and they need to be a little bit better on the penalty kill. They're at 67.5%. That's not that great of a penalty kill when you're scoring at least 6 out of 10 times on the power play. So there you go. That is our keys to the game, brought to you by Jarrell Sports Center. We're going to talk a little bit about the drive for the title as your pregame continues, brought to you by Signature Graphics and Apparel and True North Equipment. And then we're going to go through some of the other action going on tonight, both boys and girls hockey and also boys and girls basketball. You talk about a full schedule. I know that we have got a lot of stuff going on our radio station. So again, our pregame brought to you by Signature Graphics and Apparel and True North Equipment rolls along. We'll be right back after this.
It takes attention to detail. With your local Bryant dealer, you're getting someone who pays attention to the little things that make a big difference. And to keep your family cool this summer, it takes Bryant.
Connect with Thermal Air today, your Bryant certified dealer.
In Grand Forks, it's about more than just where you live. It's about the people you trust when life happens.
At Logan Karski State Farm, we're proud to protect what matters most. I'm Logan Karski with State Farm, and we'd be honored to be your good neighbor.
When the lights go out, count on the pros. Bergstrom Electric in Grand Forks, the area's largest full-service electrical contractor. From commercial builds to homes, they're trusted for quality, safety, and award-winning work. Call today, 701-775-8897.
When you need the right part for your pickup, head to Northwood or call Mike's Custom Truck. Amanda will drop ship any part you need. Turbos, upgraded fuel pumps, Edge products, and more. Mike's Custom Truck, 587-6335.
Nelson Auto in Grand Forks is proud to sponsor area athletics. We know the value of a good team, and we'd like to invite you in to meet our team. See how our team takes care of you and your family. Nelson Auto in Grand Forks, home to Ford, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram.
When you're in pain, you need more than just a doctor. You need a problem solver. Count on All True Orthopedics and Sports Medicine and get back to what moves you.
Hey, this is Pastor Paul. I'd like to welcome you to Hope Church, especially if you're a person that doesn't have a place where you hang out spiritually. We would love for you to come and experience hope and find God. Hope Church, 9, 10:30, and 6 p.m. on Sundays. For more information, you can check out gfhope.org.
Pick 6 for $19.99, a perfect meal for two.
That's gotta rhyme.
Well, how about munching on Pick 6, my mouth going yap, yap. People always staring at my wings, they go flap, flap. Dave is so surprised because he didn't know I'd rap. Pick 6 meal for two for $19.99.
H&S Electrical Services is proud to support local high school sports. From homes to industry, we deliver safe, reliable electrical solutions. Locally owned and operated, our skilled team ensures quality and service you can trust. H&S, trusted in your homes and businesses.
And we are back at the East Grand Forks Civic Center on the Rivards Turf and Forage Grand Trailer Sales Sports Network here on KNOX as our pregame continues, brought to you by Signature Graphics and Apparel and True North Equipment. It's going to be one of those things where we're going to have a little bit of a wait here and not a whole lot to say. We got started when we were supposed to start, but of course they had Parents' Night, so we had to deal with that. So the team's now just getting out there to warm up before we even get to resurface this rink. Right now, let's take a look at our drive for the title. All right, now we're looking at the number one, or the State A hockey rankings. This is out of Let's Play Hockey, of course, in Minnesota. Going through the top 10, Hermantown still number one, 11-0-2. Hibbing at 11-1-1. Delano 9-3-1, followed by Warroad. They're 10-3-0. Sartell, St. Stephen, Northfield, Monticello, Matamidi, Cloquet, and Blake. Now, if you're wondering about Roseau years ago, this wasn't long after I was done playing, and I'm old. But Roseau, in my opinion, this is kind of what happened. They couldn't beat Warroad, so they decided to move up to Double-A, and they both did just fine. Both went down, won state tournaments, but things aren't that rosy anymore up in Roseau. Boy, I tell you what, looking at their numbers, they're a junior varsity team. They only had like 4 guys on the bench. when the rest of the team was out there playing. So, yeah. But when we look at, let's see here. Now, and we've said this before, you've got the Mariucci Conference, which really isn't a conference, and you've got Section 8. Now, you can never find any standings for Section 8, but we've got the Mariucci. Now, what the Mariucci is just kind of a combination of the original Section 8, back when Minnesota was just one class. I mean, back then you had Warrow, Bemidji, Moorhead, Roseau, Thief River, East Grand Forks, Crookston, and a whole bunch of other teams, including Fergus Falls and some of these. But, well, now with the A and the double A, all they give you are the Mariucci Conference. And Warrow leads that Mariucci Conference 4-1 in the conference. They're 11-4-1 overall. Bemidji 3-2 with 7-6-1 overall record. Moorhead is 2-0 with a 13-1-1 record. Yeah, it's hard to believe Moorhead's not number one in the Mariucci. Then it comes to Roseau. They're 2-2 with a 6-8-2 overall record. Thief River Falls next, 2-3-0 with a 7-7-0 record, followed by East Grand Forks 1-3-0 with a 6-8-1 record, and Crookston 0-3 with a total record of 8-4-1. So you look at these two teams, very evenly matched. Roseau comes in at 6-8-2. East Grand Forks comes in at 6-8-1. Look at some of the other action going around in our region tonight. Girls hockey, East Grand Forks is over in Detroit Lakes. Crookston is at Roseau. Boys hockey tonight. Boy, you talk about a big tilt going on over, I believe, at Eagles Arena. Grand Forks Central at Grand Forks Red River. Now, if I get this right, if Central wins, they win the Gambucci Cup. If Red River wins, there's a whole bunch of other things that could happen. So anyway, that game will get underway, I don't know, 7 or 7:30 tonight. But the true hockey people, they're going to be at this game. Then they're going to jet on over to the Eagles Arena and catch that one with Central and Grand Forks Red River. Other boys hockey going on tonight. We've got Bagley at Lake of the Woods. Thief River Falls is at Kitson County Central. Moorhead at Bemidji. Detroit Lakes at Red Lake Falls. And Fargo Davies is at Fargo Shanley. Some basketball action tonight. High school. Girls hoops. South is at Grand Forks Red River. West Fargo Cheyenne is here in town, or in Grand Forks, taking on Central. East Grand Forks Sacred Heart girls, they're on the road at Stephen Argyle Central. I don't know where the Central thing ever came in, but there you go. East Grand Forks Sacred Heart at Stephen Argyle Central. Boys high school hoops tonight. Grand Forks Red River at Fargo South. Central is at West Fargo Cheyenne. Stephen Argyle at East Grand Forks Sacred Heart. And Hawley's in town to take on the Green Wave boys in basketball. UND basketball teams, I believe both of them are playing again tomorrow. So there you go. I guess that is some of our drive for the title. Wanted to go through a bunch of other things, figure out what we're going to talk about here in a minute. But we'll be back on your pregame, brought to you by Signature Graphics and Apparel and True North Equipment.
It's game day, and whether you're feeding the family or the entire team, Hugo's is the place to go. Score big with favorites from the meat department, delicious fresh veggies, and don't forget about the bakery to celebrate the big win. Hugo's Family Marketplace, your game day headquarters.
Thief River Glass handles it all. Aluminum storefronts, auto glass, windows, shower enclosures, and more. Just like our athletes, we're built for every season. No job is too big or too small. Call 218-681-1333 for year-round dependable service.
When you're looking for a change of pace, a change of routine, or a change of scenery, we'll help you find what's next. Berkshire Hathaway Home Services. For you, for life.
Ready to launch your future? At Northland Community and Technical College, opportunity starts here. Train for high-demand technical and skilled trades, or start with an affordable Associates of Arts degree and transfer with ease. Visit northlandcollege.edu.
The Kubota BX Series, rated #1 in durability and owner experience. Talk to your Kubota dealer to schedule a demo.
For expert sales and service, visit Acme Equipment or online at acmekubota.com.
The body shop you work with is your choice, so pick the local team with the service you trust. Modern Auto Body in Grand Forks can make it look like the accident never happened. Schedule an appointment for an estimate on our website or give us a call.
All right, welcome back once again to the East Grand Forks Civic Center here on the Ribards Turf and Forage Grand Trailer Sales Sports Network on KNOX as we get ready for East Grand Forks Green Wave to host the Roseau Rams. Looking at the rosters here, pointed out to me the young team that head coach Greg Lund has in his 5th season with the Roseau Rams. 11 sophomores, only 5 seniors. In fact, both their goaltenders are sophomores. I believe they had, let's see here, I believe they got a freshman, that Heath Bauer, freshman. And otherwise, it's almost sophomores. Like I said, 11 sophomores. In our goalies tonight, we're going to see for Roseau, sophomore goalie Brendan Simmons. It's 4-7-2 goals against. What do they got? 5.2 goals against, 3.87 goals against, a save percentage at .872. No shutouts this year. Look at, see if I got numbers. No, I don't have numbers on East Grand Forks goalie, but I do know for the first time this year, I'm going to get to see Jason Boseplug. Have not seen him play yet this year for the East Grand Forks Green Wave. Let's see here. Somebody got, trying to find some numbers here. Jason Boseplug, he is a junior. So there you go. We got a junior and a sophomore in goal. So there you go. Maybe take a look at East Grand Forks'. You know, we mentioned 11 sophomores on that Roseau Ram team. Not so much that way for East Side. Lovejoy, senior. You got Jace Panzer. Panzer is a sophomore. Cy Chelman, he's the youngin' of the group. He's only a sophomore. In fact, I know there's some people here looking at him tonight. So they're a little bit older, a little bit more experienced. And we'll see if that gets them anywhere here tonight. Is that for East Side or Roseau? Yeah, 11 sophomores. Yeah, 11 sophomores, 3 juniors, 5 seniors on Roseau. What did I do with? Oh, there we go. Here, you can have these. No, I forgot what I was talking about. Anyway, I know what I was going to talk about. Injuries tonight. This is going to be a big one. Nolan Muehlbrock. He is the 4th leading scorer for East Grand Forks. Muehlbrock with 5 goals, 12 assists, 17 total points. He is out of the lineup today. I don't know what happened to him. All I know is he's injured. But, boy, I tell you what, that could be something big here. We look at East Grand Forks, the Green Wave. They're scoring Tucker Lovejoy. We talked about that when we were going through our tools of the game and our keys to the game. Tucker Lovejoy got to get going right off the bat. He leads all scoring for East Grand Forks. He's got 13 goals, 10 assists, 23 points. Max Bees, the defenseman, second on the team in scoring. 6 goals, 13 assists, 19 total points. Jace Panzer, the junior, 5 goals, 13 assists, 18 points. Muehlbrock with 17 points. Cy Chelman, the youngin' with 11 points. Then we all go down to single digits for the rest of the team. Did not get any stats on Roseau. Looked all over for him. Couldn't find him. I know they asked for him. Didn't get him. So I got no idea who's, well, let's see here. I can tell you this. Scoring leaders for Roseau right now, Clint Whitrock. He's at left winger, 10 goals. Leading assists is George. That's going to be Waggy. Waggy with 12 assists. Jude Whitrock with 21 points is actually your scoring leader. They got 6 guys tied with 1 point each. But, yeah, and we look at their Roseau's opponents. 3.80 goals per game given up. Or scoring against 3.67. So not too bad. Total goals, Roseau 57. Their opponents with 55. Now, the last, when we talk about these two teams, they split last season. East Grand Forks winning in overtime in Roseau 4-3. Tucker Lovejoy with that game-winning goal. And then Roseau defeated East Grand Forks in overtime, 3-2, with Isaac Baumgartner getting the game-winning goal. So how close is that? Last year, splitting, both games going to overtime, with Roseau and East Grand Forks each taking a victory at the other team's home barn, which is something you don't see a whole lot of. So again, we talk about the Roseau Rams moving up into into AA, Class AA for Minnesota, which has got to be tough. I mean, back in the day, Roseau was going down there and they were beating up on teams like Edina and Minnetonka and some of these teams. Well, it's not that way anymore. Now you got the academies in there. Everything's different. Hockey's changed. Nobody goes out to the outdoor rinks anymore. The teams from the north that used to dominate, it's not so much anymore. In fact, remember way back in the day, and now you hockey fanatics might remember this, a little town called Williams, Minnesota was actually the state champion in Minnesota for hockey. If you drive through Williams, gosh, it's been a long time since I've been up there, but it's very, very small. So again, if you're just joining us, welcome to the East Grand Forks Civic Center, the Green Wave and the Roseau Rams here on the Rivards Turf and Storage Grand Trailer Sales Sports Network on KNOX. John Roberts along with my cameraman Joey Springer. And this game will not start on time at 6 o'clock. That's the thing about East Grand Forks games. I don't know what it is, but they never, ever start on time. I thought we were going to have something going there good, and then I found out it was Parents' Night. So, yeah, it's going to be a late start again. So we'll see what the injury to Mulebrock does for East Grand Forks. I know Mulebrock was normally on that first or second line. So I know Weston Bratrud, he's going to get probably going to get some more playing time tonight. I know he got a lot more the last time I saw him play. I know he was ill here last week and missed a game, but he got a lot more ice time than I'd seen him get earlier in the year. And again, Chasen Boseplug will be the goalie tonight for East Grand Forks. I have not seen him in goal yet this year, so that'll be pretty cool. But he has played one game. He got some time in. He did give up 4.17 goals. He's got a save percentage of .860. Not too shabby when Noah Schindley's sitting at an .876. So his record, though, is 1-0. Chasen Boseplug, who will be in net tonight wearing number 30. Noah Schindley will take a break. While talking with the coaches, everybody seemed pretty chill tonight. I don't know. It's usually it seemed like they're a little more keyed up, but everybody seemed like they're pretty relaxed. The coaches, especially for East Grand Forks, seemed like they were pretty chilling. By the way, that junior varsity game, East Grand Forks beating Roseau 5-2 in a game that was kind of weird. Boy, East Grand Forks outshot them over 2-1. Just had a hard time getting the puck in the net with that 5-2 score. And again, Roseau only had like 4 guys on the bench, so numbers must be down in Roseau. I heard that they are down at Thief River this year. So I don't know. It's just a different deal. Maybe kids just aren't playing as much hockey as they used to. But I don't know that either. So again, there you go. Our pregame brought to you by Signature Graphics and Apparel and True North Equipment. Take one more quick break. Well, we'll wait here for a minute. Not a whole lot of people here. I know that's a long trip from Roseau, but then again, the roads this morning or tonight are probably not going to be that great. There's like a 904-mile-an-hour wind out there right now. I'm glad I only live about 2 miles straight down the highway from the rink. It makes my drive a lot nicer. But, yeah, and that's one of the reasons, Roseau's kind of a drive, and that's one of the reasons when you play the Roseaus and the Warroads, we're going to get an earlier start than the 7 or 7:30 start. So it's kind of nice to at least write it down on paper that going to be starting at 6 o'clock, even though this game will be going just a little bit later. So let's see here. You ever do updates on your phone? Did an update on my phone today because it told me I had to, and I hate it. Everything's completely different. I'm afraid I'm going to start blocking people. Yeah, we want to welcome all the fans that made the trip here from Roseau. Of course, we'll be playing Minnesota State High School rules hockey. It was a little bit when we played that Gambucci Cup game last Saturday with Red River at East Grand Forks. You know, they play the Minnesota rules. I really guess I don't know what the rule differences are between Minnesota and North Dakota high school hockey rules. I'm guessing they're probably about the same thing. I'm not sure. But again, this is like a guy's dream here. I just got a text out there, somebody listening, saying the wind is wicked. And yes, it is very wicked. So if you're going to be out and about driving around, I know my drive here even, I just come down Highway 2. That was blowing me all over the place. So once it gets cold and it freezes, I mean, I was on my way to work this morning at 6:15, and my temperature on my truck said 40 degrees. It was raining and sprinkling. That's not going to be the case tonight. Let's see what we got here, if I can get anything in the rink here. Right now, our temp is 19, feels like 3 below. Oh, boy. So we're talking, we are going to get down to about 2 degrees. So it's going to be a completely different deal tonight and when you get up tomorrow morning. So be careful out there, especially you people that might be traveling somewhere tonight, going to and from the games. But again, man, I tell you what, it'd be great to be in Eagles Arena tonight. Grand Forks Central and Grand Forks Red River. I know that, Palmasino, I think. Coach Palmasino was talking about that. He was talking to Grant Paranica. And I can't remember which one said, do you want me to just deliver the cup now or wait? But I thought that was kind of funny. I wish I would have caught which one, who was who, and all that kind of stuff. But, so yeah, Zamboni's got one more strip to go down here, and hopefully we'll get this thing going. So I tell you what, we'll take one more break, but stay tuned. Your pregame brought to you by Signature Graphics and Apparel and True North Equipment continues. We'll be back with the start of this thing here in just a minute.
Whether it's a golf course, your lawn, a pasture on your farm, cover crop, or even a food plot to help you get that big buck, Rivard's Turf and Forage of Grand Forks has developed, mixed, and packaged the premium specialized seed you need for almost every application. Go to rivards.com.
Rivals on the ice, united in the stands, and everyone's geared up from Jarrell Sports Center and Hockey World. Hockey gear, fan apparel, Nodak Pride, we've got it all and more. Locally owned, 1004 South Washington Street. Shop local, shop Jarrell's.
Grand Trailer Sales in East Grand Forks is your go-to spot for enclosed utility, flatbed, and dump trailers in the Red River Valley. They have the biggest selection on hand of trailers with great pricing. If you're looking for parts, service, or simply to buy, GrandTrailersales.com.
Signature Graphics in East Grand Forks is your one-stop shop for all your branding and design needs. From embroidery, vinyl wrapping, laser print, and more fully customized from start to finish, all in-house. Signature Graphics. We craft your vision. You watch it come to life.
When you're in pain, you need more than just a doctor. You need a problem solver. Count on All True Orthopedics and Sports Medicine and get back to what moves you.
It's hard to explain what this feels like. We could try to put it into words, but nothing compares to experiencing it for yourself. You just have to get in the seat.
Visit True North Equipment at any of our 10 locations or at www.truenorthequipment.com.
And we are back at the East Grand Forks Civic Center. The Green Wave and the Roseau Rams getting ready to play here. And now the East Grand Forks cheer team is out there. Parents' night tonight, so we got a little bit of a later start. And our game officials are on the ice. Of course, I don't have a list of any of them. And I don't recognize any of them.
Do a good job tonight now.
I will, thank you. All right, should be ready to go here. Team should be coming out on the rink in any second here. We can get this thing going. I see some of the coaching staff now. All right, let's get these guys up here. Let's get this thing going, huh? Again, East Grand Forks coming in at 6-8-1. Roseau 6-8-2. I mean, that's awfully close for a record. All right, to get the rubber mat down for the Green Wave, let's see these guys can come out here now. And again, our pregame brought to you tonight by Signature Graphics and Apparel and True North Equipment. And I don't know when my next game is. I know it's, I believe, next Tuesday, a week from tonight. I think Thief River Falls, the Prowlers are going to be in town next Tuesday, so that'll be my next time here at the Civic Center, and I'm looking forward to it. Of course, Thief River Falls, my hometown. Still know a few people. It was funny because it was a lot of the people I grew up with, played hockey with, their kids played throughout my radio career. Now it's to the point where their grandkids are starting to play. But kind of fun being able to go through the family trees, if you will, of Thief River Falls Prowlers. All right, here come your East Grand Forks Green Wave onto the ice, led by Chasen Boseplug, their goalie tonight. Probably, I don't know. So let's see here. All right, we'll get ready for your starting lineups here in just a minute. 11. All right, they're getting ready to line up here for our starting lineups. All right, here we go. All right, in goal for the visiting Roseau Rams, Braden Simmons. He's a sophomore, number 31. Beck Hammer, he's one of the captains, senior number 4 on the defense. Abe Wabi, a junior. Wagi, number 21 on the other point. Front three, sophomore, number 3, he's a senior, Jude Whitrock, number 20. On the other wing, sophomore, number 3, Tanner Paulson. And centering that line, he's a sophomore, number 5, Bowden Hammer. And the Rams, coached by Greg Lund, assistant coaches Gabe Magnuson, Adam Nakamus, Jared Gustafson, and Brendan Lund. That's your Roseau Rams starting lineup. And now your starting lineups for the East Grand Forks Green Wave. In net, junior number 30, Chasen Boseplug. On the points, number 18, he's a senior, Cole Schmiedeberg. On the other point, junior number 26, Max Bees. Starting front three. On the right wing, number 20, sophomore Cy Chelman. On the left wing, senior number 6, Tucker Lovejoy. And centering that starting line, junior number 17, Jace Panzer. Of course, coached by Tyler Palmasito, Colton Sanderson, Jake Useldinger, Phil Hartwig, Nick Derrick, Braden Shea, Tucker Pullman, David Blue, and Anthony Mirando. And that's your starting lineups for the East Grand Forks Green Wave. All right, it's time now to take a little break, step back from the microphone for our national anthems. right. Here we go. We are back. If you're just tuning in, we're at the East Grand Forks Civic Center. My name is John Roberts, along with Joey Springer, on the Rivard's Turf and Forage Grand Trailer Sales Sports Network here on KNOX.
It's bass flute, John.
It's what?
Bass flute.
Oh, okay, well, he's not even here anyway.
No.
The goal. Okay, yeah. Oh, okay, bass flute. Yeah, thank you.
B-A. So, B-A-S-E is the easiest way. Flute. Grandpa and Grandma are texting us, and I'll go tell them.
Oh, thanks. Yeah. You know, you ask them that, and they never tell you. Bass plug. The goalie's name is Bass plug. All right. I was going to tell the Roseau guy that. All right, it's time. Let's play some East Grand Forks hockey. And we're going to say the Green Wave control the draw, even though it's down in their own zone, picked up by Panzer. Panzer on the far side. That time he was looking for Chelman. Chelman couldn't quite get it. Broke it up at center ice. And now Panzer gets it back. They go to the near side. Nobody there for the Green Wave. Panzer going to dump it in. He brings it to Chelman. Chelman down in the corner now behind the Roseau goal. Chelman back to the left point for Bees. Bees over to the right side. There's a wrister. That's kicked away to the side. I don't know if that hit traffic or not, but kept in by the Green Wave. And now here come the Roseau Rams. Roseau's Hammer with it. Hammer's going to lose it. Green Wave get it back on the near side here. Lovejoy going to dump it in. Green Wave going to change on the fly. Behind the Green Wave goal, gets kicked into the far corner. Green Wave trying to break it out. Now the Rams pick it up. George around all the way, and now they'll try a 1-on-5. George trying to get something going for the Rams. Stolen away, though, by the Green Waves. Overguard still with it. Now finally has it stolen away by George, and George going to dump it all the way down. That sounds weird by George. But anyway, whistle. It's going to be icing on the Roseau Rams. 15:43 remaining in the first period. We are scoreless. Face-off will be to the right side of Roseau goaltender Brendan Simmons. And the Rams win the draw. Clint with the puck. Clint headmans the puck up. It's dumped in by George. Near corner, Green Wave trying to work it out of the zone. Still stuck in there. Now they give it a ride around the goal behind, all the way into the far half wall, and out to center ice where it is picked up by the Rams. Clint over to the near side, looking for Neville. Neville dumps it in, and now the Green Wave going to get it back. Oh, boy, that was a good hit. Sean Lind knocked down by number 11, Clint, and Clint might have got the worst of that as he goes off. Now here comes the Green Wave. There's a wrister taken that time by Chupka. Chupka has the save made, though, by Simmons. Rams with the puck. Rink-wide pass. They're going to dump it all the way down. Boy, that was a nice pass that time. Right on the tape of Hovda. Now behind the Green Wave goal. Picked up by the Green Wave. Here they come on a rush of their own. Got a man breaking, but couldn't find him. And now it's stolen away by the Roseau Rams. Loose puck now, top of the circles, in the slot. Dangerous. Oh, just about stolen away that time by Chelman. Rams get it back. Centering pass that time on the move. Looking for Mertens. Ripped away by the Green Wave. And now they'll stop at the far half wall. Right at the top of the slot. There's a shot inside. Trying to make the tip in was Panzer. But it ends up going behind the goal. Now Panzer going to give chase to the far corner. Panzer gets there first, puts the puck out front, and nobody there but the Roseau Rams. Here they come. They lose it at the Green Wave blue line, just inside the blue line. And now the Green Wave get it back up again. Chelman got a couple of guys on him, dumped back in by the Rams. Picked up now by Schmiedeberg. Schmiedeberg goes rink wide. Pass intended for Panzer. Chelman's there, Panzer's there, but so are the Rams. So Whitrock going to dump it in for Roseau. Giving chase behind the goal now is Paulson. Paulson is there for the Rams. Whitlock goes to help him out. Also in there is Hammer, along with a host of Green Wave in that near corner. Rams come up with it, got a guy out front, but blocked away nicely by Base Plug. Couldn't get the pass out front. Great job by the East Grand Forks goaltender. Rams going to keep it in the Green Wave zone, right along that half wall. And as soon as, they still keep it in. Coming in with a high shot that time by the Rams. That was Whitrock, but I don't know if that was deflected, but went way high. Panzer gets it back, dumps it down. Green Wave going to switch all 5 on the fly. Chance for the Rams to try to get a good rush going here, but the Green Wave too fast on the change. Stolen away by the Green Wave. Coming on in, nice play, nice shot by Wyatt Courts. But a good save by Simmons. 12:40 to go in the first period. We are still scoreless. Roseau yet to have a shot on goal. And now here come the Rams on a 3-on-2, but off the skate that time of Brelenton. So couldn't make a play on it. Goes shot into the corner. Now up front, there's a chance for the Rams. Shot is blocked that time. Shot taken by Clint. Nice job of the East Grand Forks defense. East Grand going to dump it in. Simmons decides we want a whistle. He's going to hold on to it. And there will be a whistle with 12:17 to go in the first period. We are still scoreless on the Rivards Turf and Forage Grand Trailer Sales Sports Network here on KNOX. Face off to the left side now of Brendan Simmons, the Roseau goaltender. Roseau does manage to knock it out of the zone into the neutral zone here on the face-off. East side now going to start from deep in their own end. They go to the far side looking for Sean Lind. Lind's got a man with him. That's Freeze. Freeze dumps it in. First one back to get it is Chupka. Chupka in the far corner. He's got a man all over him, and that's Taden Peterson, the defenseman. Back to the point now for the Green Wave. There's a wrister that's just kind of dumped in behind the goal. Picked up, though, by Chupka. Chupka now behind the goal. He's got a man on him. That's the defense. Or no, that's not. That's Brelenton. And Brelenton steals it away. And here come the Roseau Rams. It's Anton Clint. Anton Clint going to dump it in, giving chase for the Rams. Is Neville. But Neville loses it. Green Wave get it back, dump it down. This will be icing. No, they wave it off. No icing. Roseau coach is not happy. I thought that should have been an icing, but maybe they thought he backed off a little bit. Green Wave with the puck loose in the neutral zone. Some sloppy play. Now the Green Wave gather it back up, and they're going to dump it in. Going hard for it is Tucker Lovejoy. Lovejoy can't get there first. The Rams do, and they'll clear it out of the zone. Skating with it and coming down for the Green Wave is Hovda. Hovda checked off the puck, picked up now by Jace Panzer. Panzer, he loses it just inside. No, he's going to dump it off. Oh, off the pipe side. Chelman, was that a heck of a shot? Whoa. It's one thing I said about that guy is he's got such a quick release. Side Chelman, just a sophomore. Big kid, too. Big kid, but such a fast release. You know, Chelman with 11 points, not bad for a kid I never heard of until this year. Face off to the right side now, Brendan Simmons, controlled by the Green Wave. They dump it into the corner now, goes behind the Roseau goal. Stuck behind the goal back is Overgaard. Overgaard dumps it back in again, looking for Courts. Courts in the near corner now. Overgaard comes to help, trying to get it back to the point. Kept in nicely by the defenseman for East Grand Forks. That was Max Bees. And now the Rams dump it out to center ice. First period so far pretty much been controlled by the Green Wave. And of course, there we go, dumped back in by the Green Wave. Wyatt Court's gonna dump it in. Green Wave will start from deep in their own zone. Up the near side they come, that's Whitrock. Whitrock dumps it over to Hammer. Hammer gonna shoot it in. Roseau gonna try to switch a few guys up if they can. On the back check, Paulson and the Green Wave steal it away. Pass intended that time for Chupka. Chupka couldn't get a glove on it. High pass. And now here come the Green Wave once again. It's Whitrock. Whitrock going to dump it. Now he'll change. Behind the Green Wave goal, first one back is Schmiedeberg. Schmiedeberg up to the far side. Now picked up by Freeze. Freeze going to dump it in. Green Wave going to change. Down in the near corner in the Roseau Rams end. Loose puck picked up by the Rams. Oh, boy, big hit. Side Chelman come in and said, hey, I don't know if you've ever met me, Taden Peterson, but here we go. And knocked him on his keister. Rams pick up the puck. They're going to dump it in. Well, no, they're going to try to. That time looking for Brelenton. Brelenton couldn't do anything with it. Green Wave get it back and dump it back in. Chelman now in the near corner, down to the Rams zone with it. Chelman got some help. They're going to try to get it back to the defenseman, Max Bees. Bees dumps it into about the half wall. Fighting for it is Lovejoy. Lovejoy, they'll go back to the point. There's a wrister easily gathered up by Brennan Simmons. He'll hold on to that for a whistle, and we'll have another timeout. 8:43 to go in a scoreless first period. East Grand Forks and the Roseau Rams here at the East Grand Forks Civic Center. John Roberts along with cameraman Joey Springer here in the Rivards Turf and Forage Grand Trailer Sales Sports Network on KNOX. Face off to the right side of Roseau goalie Brennan Simmons. Controlled by the Rams behind their own goal. They'll give it a ride around, trying to look it up the near side here. Trying to get Mertens to get the puck, but it goes all the way down, picked up by the Green Wave. Kovar dumps it into the near corner. Now here come the Green Wave on the fly that time, trying to find Tucker Lovejoy. Lovejoy was just kind of tipped it in all the way down to the glove of Brennan Simmons, and he'll hold on to that one. All right, face-off. Again, will be to the left side of Brendan Simmons. Rams control the draw. Here they come. On to one of their first, actually, decent rushes. 2-on-2, and they end up dumping the puck in. Greenway behind their own goal. Trying to get something going. Bees gives it right around the half wall on the far side. Fancy stick handling by Braden Overgaard. Overgaard trying to get it out of the zone. Well, they'll go up to the near side here off the boards for Courts. Courts can't hold on to it. Now shot back in. Picked up by Clausen. Clausen starts the rush on a give and go. Clausen trying to poke it towards the Roseau net. Couldn't get a shot off. Now here come the Roseau Rams. It's Badenhammer. Bodenhammer. I can't tell if that's an O and an A. We'll call him Hammer. Here come the Green Wave. Oh, what a good little piece of defense there by the Roseau Rams. Taden Peterson doing a nice job of not allowing Freeze to get the shot off there out front. Rams dumping it all the way back down into the Green Wave zone again. Freeze is there, gives it right around the goal. Picking up the puck now is Schmiedeberg. Schmiedeberg gives it a ride up. With it now, number 19. That's Chupka. Chupka behind the goal, back to the point. Over to the left side, there's a shot that hits traffic. Back over to the right side for Chupka. Chupka over to the near side for the point. There's a hard shot, tipped right out front, but no. Bodie Schmaltz with the shot. Tipped away again, and now the Rams clear it out to center ice. Near side for Schmiedeberg. Schmiedeberg trying to move the puck up. That time he was looking for Freeze. Freeze gets a shot but hits traffic. Goes into the far corner. Big collision between three players. Picked up by the Roseau Rams. Up the near side, here come the Rams. It's Whitrock. Whitrock going to dump it all the way down. First one back is going to be Max Bees. No, the Rams get there first. Back to the point. There's a wrister and a goal! Roseau scores first. It's going to be number 21, Abe Wagi. Wagi with the goal to make it 1-0. 6-3. Goal at 10:47. Trying to get the official scoring here. All right, so let's see if we can get this here. George. So Abe Woggy with a goal at 10:47 put Roseau on top. Tyler George and Hal Brelenthal with the assists. 1-0. Kind of a shocker. Roseau leading now. And back down into the green wave zone it is, controlled by the Rams. There's another quick shot. Oh, open net, and they score again! Wow! With the shot, the rebound came out. And I believe that's going to be number 6. Heath Bauer with the goal. Just like that, it's 2-0 Roseau. Holy smokes. So Roseau jumps to a quick 2-0 lead. East Grand Forks comes down. They take the shot. Easily saved that time by Simmons. Shot by Schmiedeberg. Waiting for the official scoring here. Face-off will end up being to the left side of Roseau goalie Brendan Simmons. Free's going to take the draw for the Green Wave, but the Rams win it. Who got the assist?
It said 22, but I thought it was 11.
Yeah, it said Neville. Okay, Ethan Neville. All right, so Bauer from Neville at 11:49. Just like that, 2-0, Roseau leads. East side got to get something going here with 4:18 remaining in the first period. Back behind his own goal is Base Plug. Base Plug gives it a ride around into the near corner. Green Wave trying to move it out. Schmiedeberg pass ahead that time, looking for Chelman. Chelman couldn't get a handle on it. Roseau Rams dump it right back in again. Schmiedeberg, the first one there, trying to move it up the side, trying to find Chelman. They end up going rink wide. They find their man, Tucker Lovejoy. Here comes Lovejoy in and all alone, and he shoots just wide of the net. He looked like he had the whole glove side open. He tried to go short side, and it didn't work. Rams going to dump it all the way down. It's going to be icing. Wow, what a turn of events. First half of that period, I thought, completely dominated by East Grand Forks. And just like that, boom, boom. A minute and 2 seconds apart, it's 2-0. Face off to the right side of Brendan Simmons, the Roseau goaltender. Roseau wins the draw. They're going to dump it down. This is going to be icing for another whistle, I'm sure. And it is. So they'll bring it down once again. Boy, actually a pretty fast first period here so far. Keep it going. I shouldn't have said that. Probably going to bring bad juju on that now. Face-off will be to the right side of Roseau goalie Brendan Simmons. Pans are going to take the draw for the Green Wave. Brelenthal take the draw for the Rams. And the Rams control the draw. Ooh, nice check by Panzer. Panzer gets it back to the point. Kick it over to the left side. Now back again to the right side. Man right out front. Panzer with a shot. The rebound couldn't get either one of them by Simmons. And now the Rams dump it down. They wave off the offsides. Back first is Bodie Schmaltz to get it behind his own goal. Schmaltz trying to leave it for Beast. Beast can't get a handle on it. They move it up the far half wall. Finally picked up by Lovejoy. Now coming in to help out is Panzer. Panzer over to the point for Bees. Bees moves it up to Lovejoy. Looking back to hit to Bees again, but it got over his stick. Rams get it back, and it's going to be dumped in by Clint. Rams going to change on the fly. That would have been the chance for East Side to get moving up there in the puck. And they're going to dump it all the way down, and this is going to be icing. It was a great idea that time. They were looking for number 39, Easton Olsen. Kind of bounced a little bit off the wall and took a bad hop and goes all the way down for icing. So with 2:46 remaining in the first period, the faceoff now will be to the left side of East Grand Forks goaltender Chasen Baseplug. The Green Wave win the draw. That's Schmiedeberg, but then end up turning it over, and now they get it back again. Heads up pass that time, looking for Courts. Courts ridden off into the corner. Good defense that time by Hammer for the Rams. Goes behind the Ram net. They'll try to work it up the near side. Rams work it out of the zone. Picked up at his own blue line now by Easton Olsen. Olsen loses the puck out front. Oh boy, that was a tight one. Schmiedeberg gathered it up for a minute. Finally, Baseplug says, that's enough of that. Let's get a whistle, guys. Both teams going to change. Face-off will be to the left side of Chasen Baseplug. And who are they going to kick it out of there? Looks like they're going to kick out Bodenhammer. No, they're not going to kick anybody out. There they go, drop the puck. Green Wave control, or should I say Jace Panzer controls. Now Panzer has it stripped away. Now here come the Rams again. Got a man out front. Good defense, so by Panzer to deflect that pass. It was intended that time for Paulson. Now here come the Green Wave. Panzer. Nifty move, decides to back up. Oh, there was nobody there for the point. I think he was hoping Bees was going to be back there, but Bees was following the play on the other side of the rink. Pass intended for Chupka. Chupka can't get a handle on it. Rams get there first. And they dump it all the way down. Not going to be icing, though. Bodie Schmaltz gets there first. Schmaltz going to take it up himself into the Rams territory. Comes in with a hard shot. Wrister saved by Simmons. Holds on to it for a whistle. All right, face-off again will be to the right side of Brennan Simmons. Roseau Rams goaltender. Controlled by the Rams. Go around the goal. They'll move it up the near side. Here they come. It's Anton Clint. Clint going to dump it down. Fight for the puck behind the Green Wave goal. Now kicked into the far corner. Freeze is there. Freeze trying to move the puck up. He does. Now it's picked up by Weston Bratrud. Bratrud kind of fanning on the shot. Couldn't get a good stick on it. Under a minute to go in the first period. We are still at 2-0. Roseau leads. Green Wave putting some pressure on. There's a shot from the point. That goes wide into the near corner. Freeze is there. Freeze behind the goal for Lind. Lind still with it. Now has it stripped away by the Rams. And here comes Roseau on a 2-on-2 into the Green Wave zone. Good defense that time by Schmiedeberg. Rams still hold on to the puck. Deflected into the near corner. A couple of skaters down. Loose puck. There the refs yelling, get it moving, move it, get it out of there. And the Green Wave cleared out of the zone. It's going to go all the way down, and this will be icing. 14.2 seconds remaining here in the first period. Face-off will be to the right side of Chasen Baseplug. Baseplug. Taking the draw for the Rams, going to be Bauer. Panzer for the Green Wave. There's a shot. Save made by Baseplug. Rebound kicked into the near corner. Rams come up with it. Got a man out front, but good defense that time by Schmiedeberg. And the Green Wave cleared out of the zone. Dumped down by Panzer, and that's going to be it. All right, so at the end of one, the Roseau Rams lead the East Grand Forks Green Wave 2-0. Our intermission brought to you by Grand Forks Welding and Machine, the Men of Steel, and High Plains Water. Your search for awesome water is coming up. We'll be right back to tell you what happened in period number one right after this.
Open all year round to the public, Eagles Crest offers space for holiday parties and family get-togethers. And of course, daily specials, appetizers, and all your favorites, including Sunday brunch buffets. Come in for the view and delicious meals at Eagles Crest Grill.
Whether it's a golf course, your lawn, a pasture on your farm, cover crop, or even a food plot to help you get that big buck, Rivard's Turf and Forage of Grand Forks has developed, mixed, and packaged the premium specialized seed you need for almost every application. Go to rivards.com.
When When you're in pain, you need more than just a doctor. You need a problem solver. Count on All True Orthopedics and Sports Medicine and get back to what moves you.
Whether it's a golf course, your lawn, a pasture on your farm, cover crop, or even a food plot to help you get that big buck, Rivard's Turf and Forage of Grand Forks has developed, mixed, and packaged the premium specialized seed you need for almost every application. Go to rivards.com.
Rivals on the ice, united in the stands, and everyone's geared up from Jarrell Sports Center and Hockey World. Hockey gear, fan apparel, Nodak Pride, we've got it all and more. Locally owned, 1004 South Washington Street. Shop local, shop Jarrell's.
Grand Trailer Sales in East Grand Forks is your go-to spot for enclosed utility, flatbed, and dump trailers in the Red River Valley. They have the biggest selection on hand of trailers with great pricing. If you're looking for parts, service, or simply to buy, grandtrailersales.com.
Signature Graphics in East Grand Forks is your one-stop shop for all your branding and design needs. From embroidery, vinyl wrapping, laser print, and more fully customized from start to finish, all in-house. Signature Graphics. We craft your vision. You watch it come to life.
When you're in pain, you need more than just a doctor. You need a problem solver. Count on All True Orthopedics and Sports Medicine and get back to what moves you.
It's hard to explain what this feels like. We could try to put it into words, but nothing compares to experiencing it for yourself. You just have to get in the seat.
Visit True North Equipment at any of our 10 locations or at www.truenorthequipment.com.
All right, and we are back. Let's get this going here. Oops, not that one. All right, we are back live at the East Grand Forks Civic Center on the Rivards Turf and Forage Grand Trailer Sales Sports Network here on KNOX. After one period, the Roseau Rams lead the East Grand Forks Green Wave here on your Grand Forks Welding Machine, the Men of Steel and High Plains Water, your source for awesome water intermission show. And this is what happened in period number one. Well, I tell you what, first probably half of the period, East Grand Forks, I thought, basically took it to Roseau. They come down. Abe Wagi takes the shot, scores, gets it by Jason Baseplug to make it 1-0. Tyler George with an assist. Hal Brelanthan with another assist. That goal comes at 10:47. Then on another rush, exactly a minute and 2 seconds later, Roseau goes up 2-0. Heath Bauer with the goal. Ethan Neville with the assists to make it 2-0. So when you listen to the official scoring, they say that Roseau's goalie had 10 saves, and East Grand Forks' goalie had 5, even though you look up on the board and it shows it as 10-7. I actually had somebody that was up here sitting with me, a scout, that said it was actually more like 9-7. But there you go. East Grand Forks, they had their chances. I don't know. It's maybe one too many passes, too many times, but I think they got to put some more shots on goal. But anyway, there you go after one period. Wow. 2-0. Didn't think that was going to end up like this after period one. But anyway, we're going to take a little break here. What do we got going on? Let's take a break on our intermission. Again, brought to you by Grand Forks Welding and Machine, the Men of Steel and High Plains Water, your source for awesome water. We'll be right back on the Rivards Turf and Forage Grand Trailer Sales Sports Network here on KNOX.
Open all year round to the public, Eagles Crest offers space for holiday parties and family get-togethers. And of course, daily specials, appetizers, and all your favorites, including Sunday brunch buffets. Come in for the view and delicious meals at Eagles Crest Grill.
Grand Trailer Sales in East Grand Forks is your go-to spot for enclosed utility, flatbed, and dump trailers in the Red River Valley. They have the biggest selection on hand of trailers with great pricing. If you're looking for parts, service, or simply to buy, grandtrailersales.com.
Rivals on the ice, united in the stands, and everyone's geared up from Jarrell Sports Center and Hockey World. Hockey gear, fan apparel, Nodak Pride, we've got it all and more. Locally owned, 1004 South Washington Street. Shop local, shop Jarrell's.
Spray Advantage of Grand Forks carries everything you need for the chemical and fertilizer application on your farm. Pumps, tips, and tanks from 3 gallons all the way up to 10,000 gallons on hand. They can help with parts and accessories for the fertilizer and tillage equipment on your farm too. SprayAdvantage.com.
Apex Apparel is your quick turnaround apparel and promotional item shop in Grand Forks. If you're looking for direct-to-garment printing, embroidery work, or a huge selection of promotional items, come to Apex Apparel, your locally owned, family-run, quick turnaround apparel shop in Grand Forks.
The Ski and Bike Shop in Grand Forks. Gear up for ski season or hit the trails on a fat tire bike. At the Ski and Bike Shop, we offer top brands, ski and snowboard service, and everything you need for cold weather fun. The Ski and Bike Shop in Grand Forks, where your next adventure begins.
Spray Advantage of Grand Forks carries everything you need for the chemical and fertilizer application on your farm. Pumps, tips, and tanks from 3 gallons all the way up to 10,000 gallons on hand. They can help with parts and accessories for the fertilizer and tillage equipment on your farm too. SprayAdvantage.com.
Apex Apparel is your quick turnaround apparel and promotional item shop in Grand Forks. If you're looking for direct-to-garment printing, embroidery work, or a huge selection of promotional items, come to Apex Apparel, your locally owned, family-run, quick turnaround apparel shop in Grand Forks.
The Ski and Bike Shop in Grand Forks. Gear up for ski season or hit the trails on a fat tire bike. At the Ski and Bike Shop, we offer top brands, ski and snowboard service, and everything you need for cold weather fun. The Ski and Bike Shop in Grand Forks, where your next adventure begins.
Spray Advantage of
Rust, salt, and time are the biggest enemies for a fuel tank. Never fear, because Grand Forks Welding is here to take care of your enemies for you. We not only fix or patch your tanks, but we can custom fabricate any kind of replacement fuel tanks or service unit. Go to grandforkswelding.com.
Your family deserves clean, filtered water. High Plains Water offers Millennium Drink Water System, which delivers great tasting water and also eliminates harmful impurities. Professionally installed and maintained by High Plains Water of Grand Forks. See them at highplainswater.com.
Big Jim's Tire is the area's #1 farm and ag tire supplier, and with harvest here, you want the best. Best tires, best service, and Big Jim's will get it done fast to get you moving again. Big Jim's Tire, Grand Forks.
All right, welcome back to the East Grand Forks Civic Center on the Rivards Turf and Forage Grand Trailer Sales Sports Network on KNOX. I'm John Roberts, along with my cameraman, Joey Springer. The East Grand Forks Green Wave hosting the AA Roseau Rams. After one period, Roseau leads Green Wave 2-0. Again, we look at the Mariucci Conference standings. Roseau at 4th, 2-2 record, 6-8-2 overall. East Grand Forks in 6th, 1-3-2 with a 6-8-1 record overall. So the Mariucci thing, I don't even know why they do it, because, well, we look at this, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 teams listed. 3 of them are AA teams. 4 of those are single A teams. So, yeah, I don't know how you can even group them together, but some other hockey action tonight. High school hockey, girls hockey. East Grand Forks girls are at Detroit Lakes. Crookston's at Roseau. Got some great boys hockey games tonight. Davies at Shanley. The Minnesota side, Detroit Lakes at Red Lake Falls. Moorhead at Bemidji. Thief River Falls at Kitson County Central. Bagley at Lake of the Woods. And the big one across town on the other side of the river at Eagles Arena. Grand Forks Central and Grand Forks Red River. Central can win that game. They will win the Gambucci Cup. So how about that? A lot of people say, oh, the cup doesn't mean that much anymore. And I don't know, my son, but again, was 20 years ago, my son won the Gambucci Cup, and he thought a lot of it. And I know the teams thought a lot of it back then. I mean, hardware is hardware. I would think it would be a big deal for bragging rights to be able to beat the crosstown rivals. So I don't know, that's just the way I'm looking at it. So again, the Rams come in here at 6-8-2 overall. East Grand Forks 6-8-1. Green Wave cheer team back out. We're waiting for the teams to come out. 17 minutes on the clock. Well, I tell you what, you can get your hockey fixed today. See, UND dropped down to the USCH O poll. I think they dropped down to number 5 now on the coaches poll after splitting this weekend. UND back at home this coming weekend. See if they can jump up there again. Not too bad of a crowd here at the Civic Center tonight. Still waiting for each team to come out. Got some a lot of high school basketball going on tonight too. Girls, South is at Red River tonight. Central's hosting West Fargo Cheyenne. East Grand Forks Sacred Heart at Stephen Argyle Central. Boys hoops tonight. Red River at South. Central at West Fargo Cheyenne. Sacred Heart hosting Stephen Argyle, and the East Grand Forks Greenway boys hosting Holly. Greenway back on the ice. Here come the Roseau Rams. We have a 2-0 lead, getting ready for period number 2 here. Well, I would like to have been a fly in the locker room of East Grand Forks, see what was said between periods there. You know, if East Grand Forks just kick, take a deep breath, play your game, they've got this. All right, referees blow the whistle. Jason Baseblug in his net. Brennan Simmons in his. As we are ready for period number 2. Again, Roseau leads East Grand Forks 2-0 after 2. All right, here we go. They drop the puck. The Green Wave control the draw this time to start the second period. Dump it down, picked up by the Rams right away on the half wall on the near or the far side. Dump back out to the neutral zone. Green Wave now at their own blue line. Here they go up the near side. Lovejoy going rink wide, looking for Chelman. Chelman can't get a handle on it. Panzer comes to dump it in, but the Green Wave got to check up. Into the near corner it goes. Chelman is there. Chelman comes in and just lays a lick on Hammer. Chelman, turnaround shot, save made by Simmons. Rebound picked up by the Green Waves, Max Bees. Bees out front, looking for Panzer. Some fancy moves trying to find Bees, but it's deflected into the far corner. Panzer's the first one there. Back to the point. Over to the near side for Bees. Bees takes the shot, that's deflected out to their own blue line. Green Wave had some pressure there, now all the way back down in their own zone once again. Trying to move it up the far side, stuck at the half wall. Now they'll clear it out of the zone. Here comes the Green Wave. Overgaard's got a man with him. Overgaard can't, oh boy. I don't know if he just got stuffed or if the goalie made the save. But what an opportunity for the Green Wave. Well, now there's a lot more physicality going on in this game as the hits are coming. Dumped into the Green Wave zone by the Rams. And we can see Roseau's not afraid to lay the body out. Another shot goes wide by the Rams. Rebound picked up by Roseau. They take the puck into the far corner, now behind the Green Wave goal. And lose it, now picked up again by the Rams out front. Shot deflected up and out of play. Well, we had an opportunity for both teams there. Green Wave and the Rams. 15:07 remaining here in the second period. They'll drop the puck to the left side of Green Wave goalie Chase on Baseplug. Rams win the draw. Try to dump it into the corner. It's going to be delayed offsides. Rams got to check up. Green Wave get it back, but deflected by the Rams into that near corner. Rams doing a good job getting the sticks in the way. There's a shot from the half wall that goes wide. Rams trying to pick up the rebound. Now it goes behind the Green Wave goal once again. Kovar is there, trying to move it up the far side. They finally do. Oh, here come the Green Wave. Would have been a 2-on-1. Sean Lind into the corner. Looking for some help. Coming back is Chupka. Chupka can't get a handle on it. Green Wave going to come up with it. They'll kick it around their own goal. Up the far side, they'll clear it out to center ice. On the fly that time, and they were looking for him, and they found Hubda. Hubda couldn't get a handle on it, though, and now it's stolen away by Jace Panzer. Here comes Panzer just zigging and zagging through everybody. Puts the puck out front, but not able to get the shot off that time. Boy, I tell you what, Chupka was right there, just couldn't get the shot off. Now here comes Roseau as they steal the puck away once again. Paulson with it, dumps it into the corner. Green Wave get it behind their own goal, try to move it up the far side. Now they do, puck in, going for Lovejoy. Lovejoy's got Panzer. Panzer with a shot. Glove save made by Simmons for a whistle. Boy, you can see Panzer shaking his head. He wants that one back. Wow. Probably the best opportunity we've seen so far for the Green Wave. Out shooting the Rams. Face-off will be to the right side of Rams goalie Brennan Simmons. Green Wave win the draw. Back to the point for Clausen. Clausen over to the other side for Bees. Bees moves the puck up. There's a shot, and it's a goal! I didn't see who got it. It looks like it's going to be number 6, Tucker Lovejoy. Looks like it's going to be at 3:25. So Lovejoy see here, Lovejoy with his 14th goal of the year to make it 2-1. So just like that, 2-1. East side back of the game face-off will be to the left side of Roseau goalie Simmons. Wait for the official scoring here. Rams win the draw. Uh-oh. Okay. So I was wrong. All right, it's going to take me a minute to figure this out here. It's Panzer with a 6th goal. Jace Panzer actually with the goal. The assists. So the assists are going to go, let's see here, to Ryan Clausen. And Tucker Lovejoy thought he had the goal. So Panzer with the 6th goal of the year. Ryan Clausen with the assist. Tucker Lovejoy with the other assist. And that's going to make it 2-1 with 12:23 remaining here in period number 2. Now I can get back to play-by-play. Green Wave with the goal, with the puck at their own blue line. Going to try to move it up the far side. Going to take it to the red line and dumped in that time by Schmiedeberg. All the way around the goal into the near corner it goes. Fighting for it is Kortz. Kortz puts the puck out front. Stolen away, though, by the Roseau Rams. Here come the Rams. George with the puck. George right into the slot. Got a man trailing him. Hubda with the shot. And that's kicked away nicely by Baseplug. And the Green Wave going to dump it all the way down. That's going to be a whistle for icing. 11:51 to go in the second period. 2-1, the Rams lead the Green Wave here on the Rivards Turf and Forage Grand Trailer Sales Sports Network on KNOX. See who wins this draw. Brought to you by Big Jim's Tire and Apex Apparel. So again, Panzer puts the Green Wave within 1. Panzer lighting the lamp. Brought to you by Bergstrom Electric. Down in the Roseau Rams zone. Rams just trying to kick it out. They do. It's going to go all the way down. This will end up being icing. No penalties so far in this game, which actually a very clean game. Not a lot of hitting going on. There was here towards the beginning of the second period, but it's kind of eased up a little bit. Face off now to the left side of Brennan Simmons. Shot by Lovejoy. Easy glove save by Simmons. Face off again will be to the left side of Simmons. Big Jim's Tire and Apex Apparel draw, won by the Green Wave. There's a shot. Rebound, and they score. Looks like Panzer's going to get his second of the night. Panzer with his second goal of the night at 11-19, and we got a tie game, folks. 5:41. Jace Panzer lit the lamp, brought to you by Bergstrom Electric. 7th goal of the year for Panzer. And the Green Wave win the draw, going to dump it right back down to the Roseau Rams end once again. And they score again! 3 unanswered quick goals by the East Grand Forks Green Wave, and I believe this one's going to go to Cy Chelman. Wow, look at that. Ten seconds apart. Cy Chelman with the goal. And that'll be Chelman's 5th goal of the year. So I got a lot of writing to do here once they start talking, folks. So Panzer with the 7th of the game, or the year. Lovejoy and Chelman with the assist. That's Panzer's 2nd goal of the game. Wow, how about that? So Panzer and Kolbar with the assists on Cy Chelman's 5th goal of the year. Panzer's got himself 2 goals and an assist, all in the first 7 minutes of the second period. Roseau had the 2-0 lead coming into period number 2, and boom, 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 just like that, within about a 2.5-minute period, or length of time, East Grand Forks now leads 3-2. That's kind of what I thought, but I don't know. We'll see if they change that. A lot of people are thinking that first goal maybe wasn't Panzer's goal, and I almost didn't think it was either. I thought it was Tucker Lovejoy maybe, but we'll see anyway. Here come the Green Wave again on a 2-on probably 4. All the way down into the corner. Ryan Clausen from the point takes it all the way down into the Roseau zone. Now here comes Panzer. Panzer loses it but dumps it for Chelman. Chelman in the near corner goes back to the point for Clausen. Clausen over to the far side. That shot was taken by Schmaltz. That hit traffic out front. Shot blocked at center ice by the Green Wave. They'll start from deep in their own zone now. Bees moves the puck ahead. Finds his man Chelman. Chelman comes in and scores! So look at that. Panzer with 2 tonight. Chelman with 2 so far. So Cy Chelman with his 5th and 6th goal of the year. That was goal number 6. That puts the Green Wave up 4-2. Cy Chelman lit the lamp again, brought to you by Bergstrom Electric. Green Wave deep in their own zone with the puck, go around their own goal up into the far corner, trying to work it out, but the Rams are there. Now Green Wave again in the near corner. All right, so the assist on that goal is going to be Bodie Schmaltz. So Chelman from Schmaltz. So Panzer with the first 2 goals of the period. Cy Chelman with the second 2. And just like that, it's 4-2. Here come the Green Wave again, far side of the rink that time. And again, it was Panzer looking for Chelman. They both go off in a line change. Back from the point now. Weak shot taken by Kovar. Into the near corner. Now the Rams going to try to pick it up. Going to try to get something going on. Taden Peterson. Peterson moves the puck ahead. Here come the Green Wave now. That's Neville. Neville takes it to center ice and dumps it. The Rams want a line change. Behind his own goal now, Grant Kovar. Kovar trying to work it up the far side. Kovar was looking for Bratrud. Bratrud couldn't get a handle on it. Dumped back in though. And now the Green Wave again in the near corner, trying to get it out of the zone. Fighting for it right now is Overgaard. Overgaard around the goal. Ooh, dangerous pass right out front. But it looks like Schmiedeberg will at least clear it out to center ice, and he does, but the Rams pick it up and dump it right back in again. Far half wall, the Rams are there first. Bauer's there. Bauer, near corner, tries to leave the puck back for Hubda. Now all the way around the goal to the far side for Johnson. Johnson back around the goal once again. Bauer is there. Bauer back to Hubda. Hubda pinched along the boards by Kortz. Kicked back into the near corner. Now the near half wall. Can the Green Wave clear it out of the zone? Not yet. Held in by the Rams in the near corner. There's kind of a weak shot taken by the Roseau Rams. Easy glove save made by Baseplug. He'll hold on to that one. So on your Who Lit the Lamp, brought to you by Bergstrom Electric. 2 names this period, Jace Panzer and Cy Chelman. All 4 goals within a matter of just about 4 minutes. They trailed 2-0 going into period number 2. Now they lead 4-2. Fanning on the shot are the Rams. Here come the Green Wave. That's going to be offsides. Sean Lind was oh so close, but oh so far. Well, it wasn't me. Guess you got to buy a 50-50 ticket in order to try to win, huh? Missing the check on the play that time was Max Bees. Just about took his own guy out. Green Wave trying to get something going into the Roseau Rams zone, but the Rams break it up. In there causing all kinds of a heck is Paulson. Paulson breaks up the play, but now the Green Wave going to dump it back down again, and this will be icing on East Grand Forks. .5:59 remaining in the second period. If you're just tuning in to the Brevard's Turf and Forage Grand Trailer Sales Sports Network on KNOX, East Grand Forks leads the Roseau Rams 4-2. We better put those up there. There. 4-2. East Grand Forks leads Roseau. Should have had that on there a while ago. Sorry about that. I missed 4 of them. Panzer with the puck ahead. Wow. Kind of a no-look pass for Chelman. Chelman's got a man. Oh, not being able to get the shot off was Lovejoy. Still in the Ram zone. Lovejoy with the puck again. Lovejoy moves it over to the defenseman Schmaltz. Schmaltz moves it up to Chelman. Chelman dumps it around, all the way around into the near corner. Panzer's there. No look between the legs pass. That time he was looking to find Lovejoy. Lovejoy couldn't get a stick on it. and it goes all the way down, and it will be icing on the Roseau Rams with 5:16 remaining. Big draw coming up here to the right side of Roseau goalie Brennan Simmons. Draw brought to you by Big Jim's Tire and Apex Apparel. Panzer will take the draw for the Green Wave, and he will control the draw. Back to the point. On the left side, Kovar. Kovar dumps it into the far corner, gathered up by Lovejoy. Lovejoy, top of the circle, got guys all over him, hanging off him. Still manages to get the pass off. Coming up, pinching from the point that time, not being able to make something happen. Well, not from the point, but Lovejoy. Over to Panzer, top of the circle. Rink wide, triumph for the one-timer was Lovejoy. Fanned on the shot. Another chance taken that time from Bees on the defense. That goes high and wide. East Grand Forks with a flurry, and now finally the Rams dump it down. They wave off icing. 4:35 remaining of the second period. Green Wave try to clear it out of the zone, but the Rams will hold it in. Shoot it behind the goal. Back to get it now behind his own goal is Max Bees. Bees in the corner looking for a man, and he's got him. They get it up to Courts. Courts ridden off the puck. And we're finally going to have a penalty. See who this is on. It looks like it's going to be on Roseau. It's going to be on number 5, Bowden Hammer. I believe that was for interference. 4:17. 12:43. So now the Green Wave on the power play. So the RBB Electric power play on call, on time, and online, rbbelectric.com. And the Green Wave on the first power play of the evening tonight. First penalty of the game. How about that? Green Wave, one-timer from the point. Shot taken that time by Bees, but deflected. Roseau Rams going to dump it all the way back down. Roseau, the first one there. Some good forechecking by the Rams, but now Panzer will just leave it for the defenseman. While Tucker Lovejoy, who's playing defense right now on the power play, Lovejoy dumps it back to Bees. Bees, rink wide, here they come. Bees leads the charge for the Green Wave on the RBB Electric power play. Down into the Roseau Rams zone. Rams will clear it out of the zone. Over on the far point will be Tucker Lovejoy. Lovejoy working it up the near side for Jace Panzer. Panzer in the Ram zone. They go rink wide for Chelman. Back to the point now, or who's playing deep is Clausen. Into the corner, Panzer's there, Panzer with it. Back to Clausen at the left point. With a bouncy puck over to Panzer on the near half wall, back. Now they'll move it over to the right side. Shot goes wide, rebound, no look shot by Chelman. That goes wide of the net also, and the Rams dump it down. 2:39 to go, 21 seconds remaining on this RBB Electric power play. Green Wave taking their time behind their own goal. That's Ryan Clausen. Clausen, he'll leave the puck this time for Sean Lind. Lind drops it back. I believe that's Chupka. They move the puck up. Here come the Green Wave into the Roseau zone. Nice stick handling that time by Wyatt Courts. And both teams at full strength. Wyatt Courts. Courts finally checked off the puck. And the Rams will clear it out. Here comes Roseau on a 2-on-2. Zigging and zagging, not being able to get a good shot off though is George, but he still comes up with his own rebound and dumps it back to the point. That's Peterson. Peterson's got to dump it in. Roseau's got to check up or they would have been offsides. Now the Green Wave cleared out of the zone. Right back and forth they go. Loose puck at center ice picked up by the Rams. Neville. Neville comes in. Kind of a weak, fluttery shot. Easily saved by Baseflug. Baseflug will hold on to it for a whistle. $1:32 remaining in the second period. 4 unanswered goals by the Green Wave. Roseau led 2-0 after the first period. And then bang, 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 just like that, 4-2 East Grand Forks. Green Wave control the puck, side Chelman. Chelman dumps it over for Lovejoy. Lovejoy back to Chelman. Got a man up front. Panzer with the hat trick. Jace Panzer with his 8th goal of the year, his 3rd of the night. At 15:42. So Jace Panzer lighting the lamp, brought to you by Bergstrom Electric. We'll see who the assist goes to. Wow, look at that. It's been the Jace Panzer side Gelman show this second period. Panzer with his 3rd goal. Chelman with his 2nd assist. Panzer also has got himself an assist. Wow. And here come the Green Wave again. A hard shot taken that time by number 26, Max Bees. Making the save, though, is Simmons. 1:07 remaining in the second period here. Wow. What a turnaround here in the second period. Face-off will be to the right side of Roseau goalie Brennan Simmons. Roseau wins the draw, and they clear it out to center ice. Poked away nicely at the last second there by the defenseman Max Bees. Under a minute to go here in the second period. Rams now at center ice. Loose puck right along the near boards. Rams pick it up in their own territory, deep in their own zone. That's Peterson. Peterson moves the puck ahead, looking for Brelenton. Brelenton, here they go on a 2-on-0, and what a glove save made that time by Jason Baseplug. 2-on-0 for the Rams. Thought that was going to be an easy one, but no, Mr. Baseplug says, I got that. Kind of a shaky start in the first period, but I tell you what, old Chasen's coming up big time here. That was probably the save of the game for the East Grand Forks Green Wave, that's for sure. 37 seconds remaining. There's another shot from the point. That hits traffic. Rams with control on the near half wall. They'll shoot it around behind the Green Wave goal. Now it's stolen away by the Green Wave. Oh, that would have been an opportunity as the Roseau Ram defenseman fell. Green Wave, here they come. Panzer. Waffle save made by Simmons. Panzer with another great opportunity. And now here come the Green Wave on a short man rush, or 1-on-2 or 1-on-3. We're going to have another penalty here. Going to be a hook on somebody. It's like EGF. Going to be Tucker Lovejoy, 2 minutes for hooking. Five seconds. So Lovejoy in the box for hooking. So now the Rams with an RBB Electric power play, on call, on time, and online, rbbelectric.com. So there we go after 2 periods. East Grand Forks now leads 5-2. How about that? Your intermission brought to you by Grand Forks Welding and Machine, the men of steel and High Plains Water. Your source for awesome water is coming up. We'll tell you what happened in period number 2 right after this.
Open all year round to the public, Eagles Crest offers space for holiday parties and family get-togethers. And of course, daily specials, appetizers, and all your favorites, including Sunday brunch buffets. Come in for the view and delicious meals at Eagles Crest Grill.
When the lights go out, count on the pros. Bergstrom Electric in Grand Forks, the area's largest full-service electrical contractor. From commercial builds to homes, they're trusted for quality, safety, and award-winning work. Call today, 701-775-8897.
Ready to launch your future? At Northland Community and Technical College, opportunity starts here. Train for high-demand technical and skilled trades or start with an affordable Associates of Arts degree and transfer with ease. Visit northlandcollege.edu.
Today, the PS stands for proper service for your home, farm, or business, which is what you'll get from the team at PS Garage Doors in Grand Forks. Whether you need a door fixed or just thinking about replacing what you already have, get your proper service at psgaragedoors.com.
Nothing feels or performs better than a properly fitted golf club. Whether it's irons, driver, or putter, call us today for your free club fitting. For over 30 years, the Golf Center in Grand Forks has been your club fitting leader.
Valley Truck in East Grand Forks is proud to support our local high school athletes. With over 400 years of combined experience, they keep our community moving on and off the field. Trusted repairs, quality parts, and support for the next generation.
Pro Ag in Grand Forks and Grafton carries the equipment and parts on hand to make your farming operation run smooth. They carry all major brands like Honeybee, Alloway, Amity, Artex, Hardy, Capello, Monosem, Pickett, Wilrich, and Black Ace. So whether you're trading in, buying, or just need parts, go to ProAgEquip.com to see everything Pro Ag has to offer.
We very much take a lot of pride in our work. Customer service has always been our number one.
We have the best materials. You're going to have the best people in the area to do the job.
If you can dream it up, we can make it happen.
Or head to gworkslf.com to get started.
From tears in your car, truck, boat, or farm equipment seats to making boat covers or complete restorations of the interior of your hot rod, Finest Auto Trim in Grand Forks can make the inside of your rides look brand new. Big or small, Finest Auto Trim can cover it all. To get a quote, go to finestautotrim.com.
All right, welcome back to the Ribards Turf and Forage Grand Trailer Sales Sports Network here on KNOX. I'm John Roberts, along with Joey Springer, live from the East Grand Forks Civic Center, where after two periods, the East Grand Forks Green Wave now lead the Roseau Rams. And here's what happened in period number 2. Rams led 2-0 going into the period. So right off the bat, 3:25 into the period, Jace Panzer on the goal. Might get changed. I know a lot of people thought, including myself, that maybe Tucker Lovejoy got that goal, but they officially listed it as Jace Panzer. That would have been his 6th goal of the year. Ryan Clausen and Tucker Lovejoy on the assist. Right after that, in fact, maybe not even 2 minutes, Panzer again lights the lamp. That would have been his 7th goal of the year, his 2nd goal of the game. Tucker Lovejoy and Cy Chelman with the assist at 5:41. Well, then it was Cy Chelman's turn. At 5:51, 10 seconds later, Cy Chelman buries the biscuit, his 5th of the year. Jace Panzer with the assist, Grant Kovar with another assist. Well, then right after that, not even 3 minutes later, Cy Chelman, his 2nd goal of the game, his 6th goal of the year. Bodie Schmaltz will get the assist on that one. Well, then it was Roseau's Bowden Hammer with a 2-minute interference penalty. At 12:43, East Grand Forks, they couldn't do nothing on that RBB Electric power play, but then Panzer comes back, scores again at 15:42. So Panzer, if this is right, his 6th, 7th, and 8th goal of the year, which would have been the hat trick for today. We'll see if they change that first one. And, of course, who assisted Panzer's goal but Cy Chelman? That was at 15:42. So in that period, if this is correct, Panzer's got 3 goals and an assist. Cy Chelman has 2 goals and 2 assists. Boy, I tell you what. Shots in that period, 12 for East Grand Forks for a 2-period total of 22. Roseau with 6 shots in the period for a 2-period total of 13. Now, we got to remember, East Grand Forks is Tucker Lovejoy with a 2-minute hooking with about 4 seconds remaining in the period. So when he comes back, when they come back out on the ice, Roseau will be on the RBB Electric power play. RBB Electric, on call, on time, and online, rbbelectric.com. So it's going to be a big first almost 2 minutes here in that 3rd period. Can Roseau get it back? Remember, they led 2-0 after the first period, and then it was just 5 unanswered goals by East Grand Forks. Now, I thought at first, the base flew a little shaky at first. You know, you saw that 2-0 lead right off the bat. The first shot, you know what, I'm sure he wanted that one back. But I tell you what, he has pulled it up, man. The guy's coming on strong. Jason Baseflug playing a good game here in net for the East Grand Forks Green Wave. So there you go. Who Lit the Lamp, brought to you by Bergstrom Electric. As we are in our second intermission. Our intermission, again, brought to you by Grand Forks Welding and Machine, the Men of Steel, and High Plains Water, your source for awesome water. Hopefully here shortly, maybe we'll be able to get you some updates on some of the other games that are going on. We're going to talk about those games here in just a minute as our intermission again continues. Brought to you by Grand Forks Welding and Machine, the Men of Steel, and High Plains Water, your source for awesome water. We'll be back right after this.
Open all year round to the public, Eagles Crest offers space for holiday parties and family get-togethers. And of course, daily specials, appetizers, and all your favorites, including Sunday brunch buffets. Come in for the view and delicious meals at Eagles Crest Grill.
If you've got an electrical emergency, call RBB Electric. We are your 24/7 electrician. Your call will always be answered by an RBB employee ready to help 24/7. RBB Electric is on time every time. Your time is valuable, and we don't waste it. RBB Electric always calls ahead to schedule service. We are online always. If you suffer from slow download speeds, call our certified network designers and installers. On call, on time, and online. RBB Electric won't leave you in the dark. RBB Electric, your 24/7 electricians.
It takes attention to detail. With your local Bryant dealer, you're getting someone who pays attention to the little things that make a big difference. And to keep your family cool this summer, it takes Bryant.
Connect with Thermal Air today, your Bryant certified dealer.
In Grand Forks, it's about more than just where you live. It's about the people you trust when life happens.
At Logan Karski State Farm, we're proud to protect what matters most. I'm Logan Karski with State Farm, and we'd be honored to be your good neighbor.
When the lights go out, count on the pros. Bergstrom Electric in Grand Forks, the area's largest full-service electrical contractor. From commercial builds to homes, they're trusted for quality, safety, and award-winning work. Call today, 701-775-8897.
When you need the right part for your pickup, head to Northwood or call Mike's Custom Truck. Amanda will drop ship any part you need. Turbos, upgraded fuel pumps, Edge products, and more. Mike's Custom Truck, 587-6335.
Nelson Auto in Grand Forks is proud to sponsor area athletics. We know the value of a good team, and we'd like to invite you in to meet our team. See how our team takes care of you and your family. Nelson Auto at Grand Forks, home to Ford, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram.
When you're in pain, you need more than just a doctor. You need a problem solver. Count on All True Orthopedics and Sports Medicine and get back to what moves you.
All right, we are back on your intermission. Brought to you by Grand Forks Welding and Machine, the Men of Steel, and High Plains Water, your source for awesome water. Let me get this here. Hold on here. Okay. 5-2 East Grand Forks leads. All right, a couple of scores going on here in progress. West Fargo Cheyenne and the West Fargo Packers are tied at 2. Grand Forks Central and Grand Forks Red River. How about this? Red River leads 2-0. That could shake up the battle for the Gambucci Cup. Shanley leading Fargo Davies 1-0. Wow. Fargo North barely beating or ahead of Devils Lake 4-3. And we don't care about those guys over there, but how about that? That's going to be something big. So again, Red River with a 2-0 lead on Grand Forks Central. Other games going on tonight, especially, let's talk a little bit about girls hockey. East Grand Forks is at Detroit Lakes, their girls hockey team. Crookston at Roseau. Some girls basketball, high school basketball tonight. South at Red River, Cheyenne at Central. Sacred Hearts at Stephen Argyle. Boys basketball tonight, Red River at Fargo South, Central at West Fargo Cheyenne. Sacred Heart boys hosting Stephen Argyle. And the East Grand Forks boys are hosting Holly. So there you go. On our intermission, Who Lit the Lamp, brought to you by Bergstrom Electric. Oh, Jace Panzer inside Chelman. That's who lit the lamp. Panzer unofficially with 3 goals in the period. Side Chelman with 2 in the period. And you look at their scoring throughout the year. Panzer had actually come in to the game with 4 goals. Chelman comes into the game with 4 goals. So, wow, just like that, those guys are getting up there. It's a couple of other East Grand Forks players with points. Ryan Clausen with an assist. Grant Kolvar with an assist. Bodie Schmaltz. So there you go, goals by Cy Chelman and Jace Panzer. All 5 of them coming in the second period. Now remember, when we start this period, Roseau will be on the RBB Electric power play. Tucker Lovejoy with a hooking penalty with 4 seconds remaining in the period. So we'll see what happens. Going to be a big period here. An update done on my phone today, and I just hate it. Well, the Rams are back out, waiting for the green wave to come out now. And I'd said, I wouldn't mind being a fly on the wall, the green wave locker room between the first and second periods. Well, whatever was said obviously worked, because the green wave came out with a whole different little hop to their step. And they scored 5 unanswered goals. 5 unanswered, folks. Roseau led 2-0 after 1, and I thought, what is going on here? But we saw East Grand Forks pour it on the first half of the first period. Then it was Roseau. Then East Grand Forks comes back, and it's pretty much all East Grand Forks in that second period. We can see how it can turn, especially now with Roseau being on that RBB Electric power play to kick off the first almost 2 minutes of this period. This could be big. They get a quick one here. This could change the tempo for the Roseau Rams. Let's see what happens here. All right, it looks like Panzer's going to take the draw. No surprise there. Panzer wins the draw against Whitrock, but the Rams gather it up and dump it into the net. Clint had nobody skating with him, so he figured he'd dump it in, but just a little bit too high. So the face-off will be right outside of the East Grand Forks blue line, near side of the rink. Panzer to take the draw against Whitrock. Face-off controlled by the Green Wave along the half wall. Can't clear it out of the zone, kept in by the Rams. To the right side, shot goes wide of the net. Off the boards, kept in by the Rams. And now it scoots out of the zone. Over on the far side, Whitrock moves the puck ahead. That was George going to dump it in. Giving chase for the Rams is Hammer. Hammer in the near corner, goes rink wide. Back to the point, intended that time for Waggy. Goes over his stick all the way back down to the Ram zone. Panzer's back there, got a man with him. That was Chelman, but the pass too far in front. Rams going to start over from deep in their own zone. Clint with the puck, leaves it for Hammer. Hammer got a man all over him, and that's Overgaard. Hammer finally dumps it in. They want to switch on the fly. Round the board pass. Nobody there for the Green Wave. Oh, but look at this. Goalie collision. Goalie's down behind an empty net, and the Green Wave couldn't get a shot. I didn't see who collided with the goalie, but they were both down in a heap behind the goal. That was some funny stuff. RBB Electric power play still has about 14 seconds remaining on it for the Roseau Rams. Here come the Rams. Time for one last shot, and they're going to take it, and it's going to be deflected up and out of play by Baseflug. So we're going to have another whistle. 15-13 remaining in regulation. Green Wave holding on to a 5-2 lead. Face off will be to the right side of Green Wave goalie Baseflug. And the Green Wave win the draw. And here they come in a 2-on-2 rush. Both teams now at full strength. RBB Electric power play done for the Rams. Green Wave putting pressure on again down to the Ram zone. Panzer comes in with a hit. Oh, nice hit that time by Max Bees. Bees just totally took out Hovda. Chance out front. There's a shot deflected and goal by East Grand Forks. I'm pretty sure that was deflected. I think it's going to go to Panzer. If it does, that'll be his 4th goal of the year, or the game. Goal at 2:21. So Panzer going to be his 9th goal of the year. Wow. We'll see if they change that. Okay. Okay, so it's going to be Tucker Lovejoy with the goal. Tucker Lovejoy with the goal, and that'll be his 14th goal of the year. Tucker Lovejoy lighting the lamp. Brought to you by Bergstrom Electric. So let's see here. Tucker Lovejoy, yeah, that should be his. Maybe that's his 13th goal of the year. Anyway, that makes it 6-2 now. 13:32 remaining in regulation here. Kept in by the Green Wave. Now here comes a chance for the Roseau Rams. Come down, shot taken by George, kicked away by Baseflug. Now that was pretty much a clean breakaway. What a great save. Here comes the Green Wave again. Backhand that time by Courts. Blocked by Simmons. Actually, Simmons is listed as number 30. Or 31, but he's wearing 30. Oh well. Trying to throw us off, I guess. Rams just trying to get it out of the zone the best they can, but it's kept in by the Green Wave. Here comes another shot that's blocked out front. Rebound. Panzer slapping away at it. Chelman goes into the near or the far corner. Over to the right point, there's a shot that's kicked away. It goes through all kinds of traffic. Nope, that's my mic noise, or my crowd noise. All right, it's going to be icing on the Rams. So 12:04 to go here in regulation. 6-2, East Grand Forks holds on to the lead here. Really have picked it up in this last 2 periods. Face off down to the Rams side, to the left side of goalie Brennan Simmons. Jeez. Kids just knocked it down. Just about got taken out by a table. All right, Green Wave with the puck now at center ice. They'll dump it into the Ram zone. Rams get there first. It's inside their blue line. They manage to clear it out to the neutral zone. Picked up again by the Green Waves. Grant Kovar. Kovar dumps it in all the way around the goal. Into the far corner it goes. Couple of Green Wave there. Finally right out front, but not being able to get a great shot off was Easton Olsen. Stuck on the near half wall. Now stolen away by Hammer and the Rams. And as soon as I say that, Easton Olsen steals it away from Hammer. Olsen with some fancy stick handling. Moves the puck ahead. Here they come in. The shot, and they score! It's going to be Braden Overgaard. Braden Overgaard. 5:56, I believe. So Braden Overgaard. Let's see, Overgaard with his third goal of the year. And that makes it 7-2. Or, yeah, 7 now. Wow, I'm really... And the Green Waves score again, and I missed it. Overgaard's unassisted goal. Well, let's see who gets goal. All right, it's going to be number 12. That's going to be Wyatt Courts. And who? 39, Easton Olsen. I can't keep up. 10:44. 6:16. So 8-2. Courts with his fourth goal of the year. So Ryan Clausen gets the assist. So again, Wyatt Courts lighting the lamp. Brought to you by Bergstrom Electric. It is now 8-2. And we got a goalie change now. It's going to be George Johnson in the net now for the Rams. So a goalie change, Johnson in the net for the Rams. 8-2, East Grand Forks leads. Right off the bat, Johnson freezes the puck. Boy, I tell you what, never would have thunk this was going to happen after the Green Wave trailed 2-0 after period number 1. 8 unanswered goals. Got 1, 2, 3. 3 from Panzer. 2 from Chelman, Lovejoy, Overgaard, Courts. All kinds of scoring going on here by the Green Wave. There's another chance out front. Goes wide of the net, into the corner, back to the point it goes. And the Green Wave managed to hold it in. Nice job that time. Keeping the puck in the zone. Why don't I have, from Tucker Lovejoy. There you go. Nice little slash there, but the Rams going to dumb it down. No, it's only 6, got to be 7. I think, well, I don't know, it's Minnesota rules. Oh, it's running. So we got a running clock here now. I was wondering what you were doing earlier when I thought somebody was cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs to the left of me, but maybe not. Face off to the left of George Johnson. All the way around it goes. Trying to find a man, skating for it. Man, they're trying to, is Hubda. But the Green Wave get there first. Kept in, though, by the Rams. Dumped into the near corner. You can see Roseau's not too happy with trailing by 6 goals, and they're starting to show that on the ice now. Dumped in by the Green Wave and chased. Now let's just make sure nobody gets hurt here with something dumb. Pass out front, nobody there for the Green Wave. Kept in, though. There's a shot. Turnaround, quick one by Freeze. Save made by Johnson. 8 minutes to go in regulation. Face-off will be to the left side now of Roseau goalie George Johnson. Shot from the point. Oh, man, as Grant Kobar went through all kinds of traffic. I don't know how that didn't hit net. And Kobar dumps it back in. Into the near corner now, the Rams zoned, now at the half wall. Rams doing everything they can to try to get it out of the zone. They'll go rink wide, and they finally do. Pass intended for Clint. Clint now into the green wave zone. Long shot kicked away by Baseplug. Rebound into the near corner, picked up by the green wave. Loose puck in the neutral zone. Rams gather it up. That's going to be offside. You make one too many moves there, guys, at the blue line, and that's going to happen every time. 6:58 and counting as we are now with a 6-goal lead. And this time the face-off controlled by the Rams. Dumped in. Baseplug leaves it behind his own goal. Ooh, some sloppy play by the Green Wave defense. Gave the Rams a chance there. Whitrock just stole it away and come up with the shot, but Baseplug holds on and makes the save. Now goes into the near corner. Picked up now by the Green Wave. That's Schmaltz, Bodie Schmaltz. With the puck, he'll skate it up the near side. Here come the Green Wave on a rush. Pass intended for that time, but not being able to find him was Brooks Moreland. And that time, Baseplug just decides to hold on to it. Nice to see some of the guys that don't get a lot of playing time out there now for the Green Wave. Green Wave control the puck in the Ram zone, just skating around and around and around with it. Side Chelman. Chelman finally takes the shot. That goes wide, but now the rebound into the near corner. The Rams come up with it, and the Rams will clear it out to the Green Wave blue line and beyond. Max Bees. Bees kicks it over to Schmiedeberg. Schmiedeberg moves the puck ahead, and here come the Green Wave. It's Tucker Lovejoy. Lovejoy, just a weak shot, dumps it into the corner for Side Chelman. Chelman into the near corner, got a man out front. That was Panzer. Put it out there, but Panzer couldn't get the shot off. He was almost to the side of the net. And look at that. Oh, boy, Chelman was wide open, fanned on it. With a Green Wave putting on a keep-away clinic here, just shot after shot. And the Rams got to be going nuts. There's another shot kicked away by Johnson. Finally, the Rams dump it down all the way down. Baseplug just holds on to it. All right, whistle. Face-off will be down in the Green Wave zone. We're down to 4 minutes and 15 seconds and counting. Face-off to the right of Baseplug. Rams control it. Behind the goal, they'll kick it back to the right point. There's a wrister tipped out front. Baseplug got a piece of it. Probably the Rams' best scoring chance this whole period, and they still control the puck. Brelenton with it now. Brelenton back to the point. There's another shot, and again, steered away by Baseplug. And again, I don't know if he got a piece of that or not, but it sure looked like it. Rams putting on some pressure here in the last 3.5, 4 minutes of this game. And here come the Green Wave. There's a shot. Save made by Johnson. Rebound picked up by the Roseau Rams. They go rink wide. Here they come. That's George. George around the goal. Nobody there. Loose puck out front. Baseplug had no idea where that was at, but the Green Wave clear it away. Rams dump it in again. Baseplug will leave it. No, he'll shoot it into the near corner. And the Green Wave are going to dump it down, and yeah, this will be icing. Oh, no harm, no foul, I guess. It's clock's going to keep running. The only bad thing is The draw brought to you by Big Jim's Tire and Apex Apparel will be down in the green wave zone. Face off. Controlled by the green wave. And they're right back down into the Roseau zone once again. Oh, and can't keep it in that time was Ryan Clausen, the defenseman. Now here come the Roseau Rams. That's Paulson. Paulson steered off the puck behind the goal. It goes around out of the far half wall now. Trying to do something with it, was overguard, but he couldn't get anything done with it. And now it's finally picked up by the defenseman, Ryan Clausen. Clausen can't clear it out of the zone. Gets right back into that near corner. And now finally brought out of the zone by Easton Olsen, but now it's picked up by the Rams. Whitrock. Here comes Whitrock. Whitrock through the defense. Oh, good defense that time by the Green Waves. Ryan Clausen. Oh, there's a shot off of the chest of Baseflug. Rebound picked up by the Green Wave. Baseflug isn't a very big guy, but he jumped that time. Both skates off the ice. Now here come the Roseau Rams. Once again, it's Whitrock. Whitrock. Oh, hard shot, but blocked by Schmaltz. Rebound into the near corner, and it's pulled away by the Green Wave, and they'll clear it out of the zone. All right, puck in the neutral zone. It's going to be offsides unless they check up, and they do. All right, here we go. 1 minute remaining, 1 minute to go. Another shot by the Green Wave, save made by Johnson. Another shot and another save by Johnson. He'll hold on to it this time. That'll be the whistle. So the face-off will be to the right side of Roseau goalie George Johnson.
Hello.
That's going to about do it here. Let's see if they get a chance to do this to bring it back. I don't think it's going to happen. Well, maybe. They might get another face-off here. Face-off will be the last one of the game, I'm pretty sure. To the right side of George Johnson. Green Wave with it. One more shot, one more save, kicked away by Johnson. That's going to wrap it up. Got a final. East Grand Forks 8, Roseau 2. Your post-game show brought to you by Spray Advantage and the Ski and Bike Shop is coming up next.
Hey, this is Pastor Paul. I'd like to welcome you to Hope Church, especially if you're a person that doesn't have a place where you hang out spiritually. We would love for you to come and experience hope and find God. Hope Church, 9, 10:30, and 6 p.m. on Sundays. For more information, you can check out gfhope.org.
Pick 6 for $19.99, a perfect meal for two.
That's gotta rhyme.
Well, how about munching on Pick 6, my mouth going yap, yap. People always staring at my wings, they go flap, flap. Dave is so surprised because he didn't know I'd rap. Pick 6 meal for two for $19.99.
H&S Electrical Services is proud to support local high school sports. From homes to industry, we deliver safe, reliable electrical solutions. Locally owned and operated, our skilled team ensures quality and service you can trust. H&S, trusted in your homes and businesses.
It's game day, and whether you're feeding the family or the entire team, Hugo's is the place to go. Score big with favorites from the meat department, delicious fresh veggies, and don't forget about the bakery to celebrate the big win. Hugo's Family Marketplace, your game day headquarters.
Thief River Glass handles it all. Aluminum storefronts, auto glass, windows, shower enclosures, and more. Just like our athletes, we're built for every season. No job is too big or too small. Call 218-681-1333 for year-round dependable service.
When you're looking for a change of pace, a change of routine, or a change of scenery, we'll help you find what's next. Berkshire Hathaway Home Services. For you, for life.
Ready to launch your future? At Northland Community and Technical College, opportunity starts here. Train for high-demand technical and skilled trades or start with an affordable Associates of Arts degree and transfer with ease. Visit northlandcollege.edu.
The Kubota BX Series, rated #1 in durability and owner experience.
talk to your Kubota dealer to schedule a demo.
For expert sales and service, visit Acme Equipment or online at acmekubota.com.
The body shop you work with is your choice, so pick the local team with the service you trust. Modern Auto Body in Grand Forks can make it look like the accident never happened. Schedule an appointment for an estimate on our website or give us a call.
All right, we are back on the Rivards Turf and Forage Grand Trailer Sales Sports Network here on KNOX. We have a final, East Grand Forks beating Roseau. The final in this one was 8-2 on our postgame, brought to you by Spray Advantage in the Ski and Bike Shop. And here's how the scoring went. It was actually a really weird game. Roseau scored the first two goals in the second period. Abe Wagi gets his goal at 10:47. Tyler George and Hal Brelenthon with the assist, again at 10:47 to make it 1-0. And then Roseau scores again. Heath Bauer, the assist going to Ethan Neville at 11:49. So there we go. It was 2-0 going into the second period. Well, then that's when the flood walls broke. It was all East Grand Forks. Jace Panzer with his 6th goal, his 7th goal. He ended up with his 8th goal. Okay, so Panzer at 3:25, his 6th goal. Ryan Clausen and Tucker Lovejoy with the assist. Well, then it was at 5:41, Panzer with his 7th goal of the year. Lovejoy and Cy Chelman with the assist. Not even, well, it was a minute, 10 seconds later, Cy Chelman gets his 5th goal. Panzer and Grant Kovar with the assist. Well, then we throw on about 2.5 minutes. Chelman comes up again, goal number 6 of the year. Bodie Schmaltz with the assist. That was at 8:12. We had a penalty there with a Bowden hammer out of Roseau, intermission. Nothing was there. There was no RBB power play goal or anything. But then Jace Panzer comes back again and gets, let's see, the hat trick goal. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, Panzer with his 8th goal of the year. Cy Chelman with another assist. And then Tucker Lovejoy with a hooking to wrap up the penalty, or wrap up the period. So then on the RBB Electric power play, Roseau comes into period number 3, couldn't do anything. The goal, though, going to 6th goal of the year, Tucker Lovejoy with his 14th. Panzer on the scoreboard again with the assist. Jake Chupka with an assist at 2:21. And then it was Braden Overgaard, his 3rd goal of the year. That's the 7th unanswered goal at 5:56. And then to close out the scoring for East Grand Forks, the 8th unanswered goal of the game, Wyatt Courts. And let's see here if we can find out what Wyatt Courts, that would have been his 4th goal of the year. Ryan Clausen with the assist at 6:16. We'll wrap things up here in just a minute on your Spray Advantage and Ski and Bike Shop post-game show. We'll be back right after this.
Whether it's a golf course, your lawn, a pasture on your farm, cover crop, or even a food plot to help you get that big buck, Rivards Turf and Forage of Grand Forks has developed, mixed, and packaged the premium specialized seed you need for almost every application. Go to rivards.com.
Rivals on the ice, united in the stands, and everyone's geared up from Jarrell Sports Center and Hockey World. Hockey gear, fan apparel, Nodak Pride, we've got it all and more. Locally owned, 1004 South Washington Street. Shop local, shop Jarrell's.
Grand Trailer Sales in East Grand Forks is your go-to spot for enclosed utility, flatbed, and dump trailers in the Red River Valley. They have the biggest selection on hand of trailers with great pricing. If you're looking for parts, service, or simply to buy, GrandTrailersales.com.
Signature Graphics in East Grand Forks is your one-stop shop for all your branding and design needs. From embroidery, vinyl wrapping, laser print, and more fully customized from start to finish, all in-house. Signature Graphics. We craft your vision. You watch it come to life.
When you're in pain, you need more than just a doctor. You need a problem solver. Count on All True Orthopedics and Sports Medicine and get back to what moves you.
It's hard to explain what this feels like. We could try to put it into words, but nothing compares to experiencing it for yourself. You just have to get in the seat.
Visit True North Equipment at any of our 10 locations or at www.truenorthequipment.com.
Spray Advantage of Grand Forks carries everything you need for the chemical and fertilizer application on your farm. Pumps, tips, and tanks from 3 gallons all the way up to 10,000 gallons on hand. They can help with parts and accessories for the fertilizer and tillage equipment on your farm too. SprayAdvantage.com.
Apex Apparel is your quick turnaround apparel and promotional item shop in Grand Forks. If you're looking for direct-to-garment printing, embroidery work, or a huge selection of promotional items, come to Apex Apparel, your locally owned, family-run, quick turnaround apparel shop in Grand Forks.
The Ski and Bike Shop in Grand Forks. Gear up for ski season or hit the trails on a fat tire bike. At the Ski and Bike Shop, we offer top brands, ski and snowboard service, and everything you need for cold weather fun. The Ski and Bike Shop in Grand Forks, where your next adventure begins.
Spray Advantage of Grand Forks carries everything you need for the chemical and fertilizer application on your farm. Pumps, tips, and tanks from 3 gallons all the way up to 10,000.
All right, and we are back at the, we don't want that here. There we go. We're back at the East Grand Forks Civic Center. Again, our final, East Grand Forks 8, Roseau 2. Final shots, 8 in that period for 30. For East Grand Forks, 6 in the period for Roseau. 3-period total of 19, so 30-19. Again, our final, 8-2. Green Wave now with a little bit of a winning streak going on, and that's a good thing. Tell you what, I hadn't seen Jason Baseplug play all year, but he played a great game tonight, giving the Green Wave their victory. Our next time on the air, at least for me anyway, I'll be back here next Tuesday, a week from tonight. My old alma mater, the Deep River Falls Prowlers, will be in town. So that ought to be a good time. So again, we want to thank all our sponsors. Thank all of you for tuning in. For Joey Springer, I'm John Roberts on the Rivards Turf and Forage Grand Trailer Sales Sports Network on KNOX. Again, the final, East Grand Forks 8, Roseau 2. Have yourself a wonderful evening, everybody.